All right, guys, we have some breaking news here on Patriots Today. They have cut 2 players, a veteran defensive lineman and a safety as well. This is why you subscribe to the channel. When Patriots news drops, we drop a video. So here's what I want you to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. That way you know exactly when we publish our content, and that way you never miss a breaking news alert. Let's break down this news coming up on today's show. I'm Harrison Graham from Chat Sports, and the Patriots have released 2 veteran players, and we are going to break that down and the cap implications as we head into NFL free agency. Here, let's start with defensive lineman Lawrence Guy, who has been with the organization for 7 seasons. He gets waived before free agency gets going, saves the team $3 million in the meantime as the Patriots move on from Lawrence Guy, and not really a surprise here given his age. He's going to be 34 years old next season, certainly getting up there, especially for a defensive lineman. You just look at what Jerod, Mayo, and company probably want to do. They want to get some youthful energy in here. They want to go younger at some of these positions, so certainly makes some sense. Also, this note from Tom Pelissero, I think relevant as well. Patriots are releasing veteran defensive lineman Lawrence Guy today. New England is doing right by Guy, a 2-time Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. To let him go early, he should have a strong market. And I think that's where he'll be missed most, is just his veteran presence in the locker room. I expect him to go sign with a contender, a veteran team, trying to go chase a championship, some team that needs some defensive line help and is looking for a veteran presence in that locker room. I mean, you look at last year, the numbers don't jump off the page. He played in all 17 games, had 38 tackles, but no sacks, had just 1 tackle for loss, had 1 pass breakup, 0 quarterback hits. So there's no doubt the production is starting to wane here, and that definitely was true in 2023. But I do think that veteran experience and just leadership will be missed on this football team. I do think it's pretty much a no-brainer to go this route, though, to save the $3 million because, again, you're not losing productive. You can probably find that productive and then some with someone else on this team. Now, you certainly are going to need to add a little bit more depth to this defensive line as we move forward, but Keon White, a year older, Christian Barmore, who's been excellent the last couple of years, Godro as well. I feel good about this defensive front. I don't think Lawrence Guy is the difference in what this team is capable of defensively moving forward. So we'll see what they do to beef up that unit a little bit, but I think that starting trio is pretty much set. Now, show Lawrence Guy some love. He had a nice run here, so type 93 down in the comment section down below. Like I said, his presence will be missed, but again, his actual production I don't think is going to be too hard to replace. Coming up, we're going to react to the second player that the Patriots cut just minutes ago, so stay tuned for that. But first, I do want to tell you about today's sponsor. That is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a proud sponsor here at Patriots Today by Chat Sports. And even though football season is over, there are plenty of sports to make money on. Daily Fantasy made easy. You pick 2 to 6 players on any given entry, choose more or less on tons of stat projections available, and if you hit on all those, you are going to cash in. If it's a 2-player entry, you can win 3 times your money. If it's a 4-player entry, you can win 10 times your money. 6-player entry, up to 25 times your money. Largest daily fantasy app in North America. You got daily specials, discounts, boosters that are sometimes available. You can get a deposit match with code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS up to $100. NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, UFC. You got esports, tons of different options available. I love playing. Producer Rolly loves playing as well. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100. Put your money where your mouth is with Prize Picks. You're not playing pros and sharks. It's just you versus the stat projections. Link is in the comments and description. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. All right, Adrian Phillips, the second player cut here as well. They move on after 4 seasons in New England. Another move that saves the team $3 million in cap space. And his play time declined pretty significantly here in 2023. Throughout his time in New England, it went down, and we'll outline that here in just a few moments. But definitely this year, he was strictly a reserve. He just saw his role completely diminish. The stats certainly outline that, right? Like last year, 17 tackles. Year before, 66. 2 years prior to that, 92-plus tackles. He had 4 picks back in 21, a couple back in 2020. So he just wasn't the same player in the second 2 years of this of his time in New England than he was in the first 2 years. And I think you see that kind of coincide with his playing time, right? In 2020, he started all 16 games. 2021, he played in all 17, started 13. 2022 started about half the season, and then this year started just one season. It's pretty clear the role diminished by year during his time in New England, and so now he moves on. He'll try to sign on probably with a veteran type of team as well. I will say, as you look at this safety depth chart, you do have some question marks. I mean, Kyle Duggar's a free agent. Mills is a free agent. So you really got to figure things out. I would imagine this all but locks in Jabril Peppers for being on this team next year. But I think now with Adrian Phillips hitting the road, say what you want. Sure, he may have declined during his time here, but he was a reliable third safety. Now it's absolutely vital to re-sign Kyle Duggar, which I would think that's going to be the case. The franchise tag window opens tomorrow, and they could place him under the franchise tag. They have until March 5th to do so. Free agency starts the 11th with the tampering period, and then the 13th is when players can officially sign. But I think if you're New England with these moves, you really got to focus on bringing back Kyle Duggar to this Patriots team, because if you lose him, then you're basically resetting at safety other than Jabril Peppers, and Jabril Peppers isn't a long-term piece either. At least I don't think so. So it'll be interesting to see how they approach it. Hopefully Duggar's back. That would be ideal to keep this defensive momentum, as it's been a strong group despite the team's overall struggles in recent years. Will the Patriots re-sign Kyle Duggar? What do you guys think? Type Y for yes, or you can type in for no. Get your votes in down in the comments section right now. Will the Patriots re-sign Kyle Duggar? Either before free agency or during free agency, Y for yes or in for no. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. We wish the best for Lawrence, Guy, and Adrian Phillips as a pair of veterans move on. If you don't want to miss out on any Patriots news, rumors, trade buzz, draft coverage, hit that subscribe button. We put out a video earlier today, 5 blockbuster trades involving the number 3 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. So if you want to check that out, please do so. Subscribe and go to the content tab. My name is Harrison Graham. We will be back soon with more Patriots news and rumors.